Set fire to my
blazing hot. What's up, peeps? This is your boy M.D.A. the Blacksmith, aka the Beast, as some of y'all say him, also known as DJ FU. I got something to say. When I first started YouTube, and it was just to have fun. I'm not trying to make money on here. Like, I do a lot of stuff, and I'm really not in it for the money. I'm in it to have fun. Past 5 years I've been getting very political and racial and just out of control. This rant right here, I can't believe, you know, a lot of y'all know I live in China, but even if I didn't, this attack that everyone's doing against Asian people in the U.S., you know, y'all blaming Chinese people in the U.S. for what happened with the pandemic. They're in the same boat you are. Yeah, it started here in China, but a lot of you are upset about something that's your own fault. But before I get into that, let me get into this part. I've never been more disgusted watching the news. You're committing hate crimes against Asian people for something they have nothing to do with, number one. Two, the Asians you're going after are women and elderly. How much of a coward do you have to be to attack women and elderly, and from behind most of the time? And the last one I just saw, which really disgusted me, was this large black man attacking a 65-year-old elderly Asian woman. How can you be black after everything that's happened in this country to black people over the past century? How can you turn around and do that to someone else just because of their race? It's disgusting, and you're cowards. You really want to attack Asian people? Then go to people that can fight you back. Go to a dojo. Go to where they practice wushu and tai chi chuan and kung fu. Go to where they practice taekwondo and jiu-jitsu and judo and karate. Go after someone that can fight you back, that is of age. Not going after elderly and women. You know why you're not going after those people? Because you're cowards. You're fucking cowards. Nothing else to call you. Gutless, spineless cowards. Okay? That's, I mean, I don't know what else to say. And as far as coronavirus, and you're blaming Chinese people, guess what? It's your own fault if you're still in lockdown. It's your own fault that the rates are rising because you refuse. So many people, I don't want to wear a mask. It's my right to breathe. Guess what? If you just stayed in lockdown, followed the rules, and these governors not lifting the mandates on masks so early, everyone just, every time there's a little hope, everyone, oh, it's okay, and they run out. Every time there's one step forward, we got the vaccines, oh, we can go out now. No, you still have to be locked down. You still have to wash your hands. You still have to clean surfaces. You still have to wear masks. See, y'all blaming China, but guess what? When the pandemic broke out, in 3 months, it was done with China. Yeah, I live here in China. I know you're probably thinking I'm biased because of it, but guess what? I can go outside without a mask. And some people still wear them. I got my masks, several. But if I don't have to wear it, why? Because they have the pandemic under control. Because when the government said, stay home, people did. And even when people didn't, they made sure they did. There's a lot more people in China than are in the U.S. And when it hit here, it hit at a time when people traveled the biggest migration of humans in the world. It was last year during Spring Festival, also what we call Chinese New Year. During that time, people leave and go back to their home where their roots are. They leave the big cities, and most people are from the rural areas, and their family gets together. It's like Christmas, New Year, all wrapped into one. But when the pandemic hit here, people were stuck away from their homes. They were stuck in these households with family members. You know how every Thanksgiving, everyone gets together, they're happy, then the argument happens here, this uncle gets drunk here, people cuss each other out, then you leave. Now imagine that lasting for 2 months. That's all it takes, 2 good months. They were on lockdown here. Everyone was quarantined. The people who were affected, medical people went in and worked on them. Yes, there were some deaths, but not as many as in the U.S., and there's way more people here. People tried to travel, they blocked the roads. You can't go here. You can stay in your little area where you're at. So if you're mad at somebody, be mad at your governors for not enforcing the masks and the pandemic guidelines. Be angry at the anti-maskers and the Karens who don't want to wear their mask and want to go in and cough on people and go in and demand and lie and say they have an exemption which is not real. Be mad at the people who go to spring break and bring it back to their schools. Be mad at the people who want to... I understand it's hard. You're out of work. But it's better to be out of work than out of a life. You're making it worse for everybody. I can't even come home right now because y'all fucking shit up. Period. So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourselves. I can walk outside right now and breathe freely. All you had to do is, it's going on year 2. The second year in the U.S. of the pandemic has started in most places in the world. But y'all are mad about where it started. But guess what? It's been done after 4 months, 3-4 months. As of last March and April, I can go to places. I can go to clubs. I can go grocery shopping. I can go clothes shopping. I can go out. I can go eat in public, gather, no masks. Some people still wear masks. Because once the pandemic is gone, people are like, well, we need to keep it clean and just teach you a lesson. Meanwhile, this is public health. Even if you don't believe it, it's a chance that it could be true. So why don't you just follow it? Your personal freedom is not more important than the public health. That's who you should be mad at. People not following the pandemic mandates and your governors for lifting the mandates. You're not pulling these numbers out of their asses, people. The CDC is there for a reason. Blame Trump for fucking not following the pandemic rules. Obama had it in place. He dismantled everything Obama did, put it all back together the way he wanted to do for his rich friends because he wanted to do taxes and all that other stuff. But that's another rant for another time. Trump didn't do enough. Biden did more in these 2-3 months he's been in office. Yeah, okay, he has speech problems. He has a stutter, so his speeches don't come out straight, but his actions speak louder than words. So what if he can't speak? His actions is doing what he's doing. Y'all mad because on the other side of the aisle, y'all mad because he's spending so much money. So what? When it was the other way around, y'all didn't care about spending so much money and wasting money. He's doing what he needs to do to fix the country, stop the pandemic. So 1, stop attacking Asian people. Because half the time, you're not even attacking Chinese people. You're going after Koreans, Vietnamese, everybody but Chinese people, Japanese. And it's not right to go after anybody. But half the time, you're not even going after the right Asians. 2, you're going after elderly and women like cowards. 3, be mad at the right people, which is yourself. Like I said, man, I got on YouTube to have fun and make jokes. I'm not even that funny. I'm not funny. My friends think I'm funny sometimes. But this is bullshit. I don't even got a rave for later, man. This is just one long rant. I'm out. Treat each other better. You gotta do better. Peace.